Hi everyone, Rosie Shiloh here from Virtually Yours, and I'm so glad to see you again. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 ingredients that I believe make a stellar virtual assistant. So let's just get straight into it. The first ingredient is going to sound insanely obvious to you, and it is that you need to have some skills. Now, there are a lot of people who start up their business and want to fake it till they make it. I think it's a really bad idea. And I think you need to come to the table with a good understanding of how to deliver the service you want to offer. Even if you've delivered it before in-house for people and you start to look at how to create those solutions virtually, you need to have had experience offering the service that you want to have for your business. It's as simple as that. You can't just dive in there and create something out of nothing. As you grow, you can change and you can learn new things, but you do need to come to the table with some services, some skills around services that you can offer to other business owners to help them grow. So that's the first one. Pretty simple. Now, the second one's a little bit harder. And it's weird that it's harder, but it is. And the second one is to have a strong vision. So, when you have a strong vision for your business, it will help guide you with all of your decisions and with who you want to work with and how you want to price your business. It will help you grow faster. So, think about any time that you have made a decision about something you want to achieve or something you want to purchase. And once you've got clarity around it and you know that you want it, you start to see the opportunities that are out there that help you get to the end goal. It's the same in business. If you are just there to run a business, you will be there running a business forever and a day, and that's fine. But where do you want it to take you? You need to have a vision that helps guide you so that you're not all over the shop and, going backwards and forwards or stagnating. You need to have that goal to make you so that when an opportunity comes your way, you can go, does that help me get towards that goal? Or is it going to take me over here? And if it's going to take me over here, is it worth it? So it will help you with that decision making, but it will also help you with motivation, which is a massive thing when you're working for yourself. So vision is a really big one. And I actually didn't think about my big vision in my business for a fair few years until after, I started to do some mastermind work, and I thought, well, what am I actually doing this for? Where do I want to go with it? And once I had a really clear insight into where what I wanted to say that I'd achieved by the time I finished running my business, then it really helped me with my magpie syndrome, where I like shiny things and I can easily get distracted. And it meant that, yeah, my decision-making processes were much, much easier. Now, the third thing is mindset. Mindset is power. Mindset is about taking responsibility for your successes and your failures. It's for understanding that when you run your business, the buck stops with you. Either it works or it doesn't, but there is no one else you can look at except yourself. So you need to be able to look within and forward in your business. And with your mindset, you need to have a really good understanding of yourself, what your own strengths and weaknesses are, and understand those within other people and respect those within other people and learn how to support each other with each other's strengths and weaknesses, because we've all got them. And it's all about empowering you to take the reins of your business and run it professionally, and always look for the lesson. Look for the lesson, look for the opportunity, and build and grow as you go along. And community is a massive one with that. So when you're building your community, you'll have a lot more support with that process. The fourth one is processes. So as fun as it is, it's not my idea of a great day out, but sitting down and making sure that your systems and your processes are working in your business, and understanding what your client journey is from when they first hear about you through to when they finish whatever job it is they're working with you, understanding how it all works, making sure that there's systems and processes in place so that you can ensure you are not recreating the wheel all the time. You're leveraging your time and your effort. And also you're giving clients consistency, which will give them confidence. So making sure that the processes are there to support you. And there's other reasons why processes are really valuable as well. I mean, if you're going to be going on holidays, which hopefully you'll be able to schedule in, if you end up unwell, or if someone in your family is unwell, or something crops up and you need somebody else to step in, you need to have processes and procedures there that they can tap into and be able to just, work with to keep things going in a consistent and reliable manner. And you can tell the difference between a business that has good processes and one that doesn't, because they just kind of all over the place. And someone with processes can say to the client, this is how it works. And that's a really great thing for a client to hear. And the final one is communication. You need to have amazing verbal and written communication skills. This is vital. If you suck at either of those, you need to go and do some training and work on it. You need to check your grammar. You need to make sure you know the difference between when you use an apostrophe and when you don't. You need to know the difference between there, and there, because it's a business to business service. And so representing yourself shows your client how you're going to be representing them, and they need to be represented professionally. And grammar and verbal communication is how you're going to be perceived. It's a massive part of your brand. So being consistent and high quality with that is really important. As well, with communication, obviously you want to make sure that everybody's on the same page and understands each other. We all communicate based on our own field of experience, and we have everything behind us that is going to impact the way we interpret whatever's put in front of us, whether it's someone talking like I'm talking to you now, or whether you're reading an email or reading content on a social media post. Your experiences are going to impact how you perceive that content. So it's really important to have great communication skills that allow you to be concise and clear, but also have the confidence to follow things up and ensure that people are on the same page. You often won't have body language to support you. So you've got the 2 out of 3 ways to communicate with people, and you need to make sure that you really step it up with those. Over the years, I have to admit, I've made some really big communication blunders. I've made assumptions. I've said things I shouldn't have said. And as I've grown in my business, as I've evolved in my business and maturity and self-awareness, I've been able to sort of step back and say, okay, that was my communication error. I stuffed up with that. I need to reach out and I need to fix that. And, as a business owner, you need to choose your battles, but at the same time, you need to have the morals and the standards and the understanding of where everybody is sitting, and be able to put your ego aside at times and make sure that people are supported, and that, you fix things that stuff up. So that's part of communication, but also mindset. So those are the 5 things. And when I'm working with people with our virtual assistant Stellar business course, we dive deep into those. They sound very simple. And at the end of the day, they're not overly complicated, but making sure that you've got them set up and you're working with them and you're understanding them is actually quite a big process. So we deep dive into those 5 areas, and they're created within 5 separate modules. So the modules are not skills, vision, mindset, processes, and communication. The modules are called, there's the first module, we look at you. We look at self-awareness, we look at strengths and weaknesses, we look at, people around you, and we really look at the people first. And then we look at your offering and looking at what your services could be and who needs them. Then we dive into foundations and make sure that things are going to be set up and you understand the way that you need to set things up to provide that solution to your clients. It's not until we've done those that we look at marketing. So once you have those, marketing is so much easier because you can communicate what you've already worked out to your ideal client. And then once you've got that and you're working through it all and it's all very nice, you'd most likely going to want to look at scaling your business. And that's our final module with the Stellar Business Course. And we look at ways to leverage your time and your effort so that you can control the way your business impacts your life and the people around you rather than the other way around. Now, these are really awesome and they're loads of fun. But I also know that virtual assistants have, on the flip side, a lot of blocks that, are stopping them from succeeding in their business or starting in their business. So I'm going to have a look at some of the key blocks that you may have to either taking off in your business or succeeding in your business in our next video. So I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.